Money will flow like crazy. Most people think that wealth is all about the next strategy, the next hustle, or the next thing that you have to do. And while those things are important, there's something else that's really important for you to achieve wealth. You've got to embody something different. This might feel like it's easier said than done. That's why I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 manifestation rules on why your bank account is more than just the money tied to it currently, and why it's so much more than just working nonstop to achieve the success and wealth that you know that you can have in this world. In this video, I'm going to show you, in order to get more money flowing to you, it's so much more about your connection to yourself, your relationship with money, and why your internal relationship with money is what makes you the attractor for more wealth and money coming towards you. Number 1, abundance comes from within. We're constantly looking outside to validate our abundance, and we equate our success by our material possessions. If we have these things, then yes, then we'll be successful or we'll be abundant. I know a lot of people who still have money and feel empty inside, and they don't feel more abundant. There's that void inside of them that money just can't fill. You can have money, but you've got to do the work so that you can feel fulfilled with or without the money, because the money does not make you feel fulfilled. People got it backwards. It's so much more than money. Yes, we want more money. We get to have all the money in the world. Give me all the money. But it's so much bigger than this. The money is not going to make you feel complete and whole. It's not going to fix that void. Real wealth comes from being completely connected to this moment right now, living in the now, completely present in the moment and feeling the abundance all around you right in this moment. If you're constantly chasing the next thing or looking for where the money is, you'll never feel fulfilled in this moment right now. And that's what you have to feel in this moment to attract the more, to feel into the more wealth, to know that it's always going to be there, to always have it coming back on repeat. When you're grounded in inner peace, abundance naturally flows because you're not missing anything, because you're feeling full and whole. You getting what I'm saying? And money's a byproduct. It's not the goal. It's just like that cherry on top, ping, like little cherry on top. You get to have that when I say you get to have it all. Number 2, your relationship with money matters. It matters so much. And when people understand this, everything can change for them. Everything. Now imagine you have a relationship with money, and you're constantly being told, because you're money, this is what you're hearing, you're always leaving me. Why don't I feel like I'm enough? I never feel supported by you. You're money, and you're hearing this right now. Do you think you'd want to keep staying in a toxic relationship like that, where you're constantly, in this position where you don't feel like you're being valued? So start reevaluating your dialect with money. What are you saying to it? How are you treating it? Are you talking nice things to it? Are you having a very healthy conversation and relationship with it? This is really, really important. I understood this to the depths of my being when I stopped treating money terribly and I stopped blaming money for my problems, because I was dumping everything on money. And if you think about that toxic relationship, it's not money's problems, it's ours. Money's just a byproduct of what's happening. Is your relationship with money always fueled by the lack? Where is it? I don't have enough of you. You don't have this way of respecting it. Like, what is that relationship and how does it look like? Can you be grateful for $1 as much as $10,000? Your frequency around money starts to change when you take your relationship with money seriously. The more you feel abundant with just a little, the more you attract to you. Because now you're telling money, I love you. This is amazing. I respect you. I'm going to treat you properly. I'm not going to feel guilty about you. I'm not going to have this toxic cycle I'm repeating with you over and over again. I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated, and then we're going to grow together, because it's going to be an abundant relationship. What I want you to do is I want you to drop below, share with me what your relationship with money is right now and how you're changing it. I really want to see how I can help you with my new videos coming out. Do you feel like you have a toxic relationship with money? Do you feel like you have a good relationship with money? What is your relationship now with money? Drop it in the comments below, and I'm going to go read them all. All right. Number 3, you are the source, not the money. To me, I believe that money is just the byproduct of you going all in on yourself. So when you decide that you are doing the thing you came here to do, you're living in your purpose, you're serving, you're showing up in alignment where life feels so good. You are doing things that make you happy. You're loving the way that you're exchanging your time in the world. You have a career or a job that you just absolutely love. You're doing things in the highest frequency for what you're doing. So you're living in your best self, and then the money will come. You are the source for the money, even in your daily life. If you have your own business, you are the source. If you work 9 to 5, you are the source. So many people see money on the outside of them, and they don't realize that they are the source. You are the source. Think of it this way. If you had a cup of water You'd be limited to just this. But if you had this cup of water near a waterfall, it would be endless and it would be an overflow coming to you all the time. So right now, stop focusing on just the cup and start nurturing yourself so you can start getting that overflow because you are the source. Your ideas, energy, and alignment is what creates the abundance. Money simply responds to that. So what are you gonna do? Number 4, inner growth prepares you for wealth. This self-development life is the best thing that could have ever happened to me because it opened up so many more avenues for me to start seeing, wow, the endless possibilities of where wealth could come to me. Going all in on my healing journey literally prepared me to hold the wealth that I have right now. Because it's a lot. If you can't get behind holding this amounts of wealth, if it did show up, you can't receive it. I did my work on my relationship with money. I had to figure out what was controlling, what could I change, because it was a relationship. It wasn't like an over and done situation. It was something that was tangible that I could change. And doing this healing work literally prepared for all the wealth that showed up on my doorstep. When you work on yourself, you create a clean slate. So you get rid of all those old beliefs, all those old experiences, all those things you were passed along from your past. And then you get this clean slate on what you want to believe and what you want to create about money and wealth, which is fabulous because that's what I did. Things that people told me before, I didn't have to believe just because they told me and I was believing them. I got to change it and do what I wanted to do. I no longer had all that baggage from my past. None of that generational crap was passed on to me anymore. People want financial success fast, but you'll only hold on to the wealth that you're ready for. This is why lottery winners often lose their money. They get it in and it goes right back out again because they don't have the capacity to actually hold the money, because although they were asking for it and they attracted it, yes, the next step is holding it, growing it, and being able to use it. And that requires you changing your relationship with money. It wasn't their mindset that created that wealth. They just didn't know how to sustain it, keep it, grow it. Meditation, journaling, self-awareness, and emotional self-mastery expand your capacity to receive and hold more wealth. If you're not growing internally, you're sabotaging yourself externally. Number 5, the power of saying no. Abundance is just not what you're saying yes to, but it's also what you're saying no to. When you're declining opportunities that don't align with you, this is actually a great thing because you're saying, you know what, this isn't for me. So being able to really feel into that discernment actually helps you go into abundance, because sometimes people say yes to things just because they feel like the opportunity will never come back again, or they feel desperate and that they have to, and they're coming from a lack place when they say that yes. But when you start saying no to certain things because it is truly not aligned, you're actually increasing your level of abundance, because that's what makes you feel whole as opposed to desperate and going after something. This is where I help my clients, not take misaligned clients just because they can pay or asking for certain deals. You really want to get really clear on how you're attracting the right people to you. Saying no really strengthens your self-worth. It lifts your standards up, and that's what we want. We want you to have a higher standard so you can start attracting more. Saying no strengthens your self-worth. You're literally telling the universe, I trust more is coming. Scarcity says yes out of fear. Abundance says no with confidence. We have a 3-day challenge coming up this month, and it's called Your Highest Cash Months. If you have a business, go click the link below. Join us on that masterclass. This is for you if you've got a business. It's going to really help you expand your relationship with money into your next level. Also, if you haven't got this book yet, Unlocking the Quantum Woman, this is really going to help you with what I talked about, changing your relationship with money and understanding that money is masculine the way we receive it's feminine, but really understanding how you can start attracting more money and creating the life that you want. Go ahead and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, but also hit the button so you can be notified when I'm dropping a new video. And what I want you to do is go check out my podcast called Unapologetically Rich. You're going to love it. Subscribe to it. It's going to be me in your ear, really helping you shift your consciousness in your relationship with yourself and your relationship with money. Go ahead and check out our Quantum Woman group on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. Let's connect over there. Also, one last thing, if you want to know how you can work with me more, send my team a message at support@shaminataylor.com, and they'll be happy to find a program for you or help you sort out which one to take. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye for now.